Mouthpiece is coming to get you. This little mouthpiece is yet another tenor mouthpiece by Dave Guardala. This is a handmade original model. This is not the laser copies or any of these other sort of copies that you see lying around or online. This is a true original 3-digit serial number, or is it 2-digit? Let's have a look. This is a 2-digit serial number, and this particular model is the Fat Boy model. In other words, it's slightly chunkier and more raised in this area than your regular Guardala. This is the Brecker model, this is the Fat Boy model. You can see the difference in the height and the chunkiness of this one compared to that one. So that's why they call it the Fat Boy, because it's bigger than this one. And covering my stupid head just for you lot is this lovely mouthpiece. You'll see this slightly pointed top of the mouthpiece, which is consistent of the Fat Boy models. So let's have a look inside the chamber. There it is there. It's quite a large chamber. Now let's check out the rails. They're very, very thin. And you'll notice that baffle is a step baffle. After time, wear and use, the dotted engraving tends to fade on a lot of these mouthpieces. I've owned many of them and seen many of them, and it's very consistent. So I had to use some lenses to check out the engraving on the top. It says DG there, it says BM, and then the serial on the side here. But I assure you, it's written on here. Now the side walls are slightly scooped inside, and you've got the step baffle, which has the typical diagonal lines on it, the hand filed marks by Dave. They're on there. I'll stick a picture up here. Another thing to note is the pink bite plate. Check it out there. I'll stick another picture there. And this package came with the original ligature, the original cap, and even the original tube that it was sent in all them years ago. I mean, it's hard to see here, but I'm going to read it out. It says Dave Guardala mouthpieces, Fat Boy, then the serial number, Branford Marsalis tenor, silver plated, made in the USA. That's the original tube that Dave was sending these out in. It looks like he got very creative with a toilet roll and stuck some metal things on the end and said, yeah, let's send my mouthpieces in a toilet tube. So that is the full package right here, again in my grubby paws. So I'm going to try this mouthpiece on my Beast tenor. I'm going to use the original ligature. I'm not going to use the cap because that would be weird trying to play it with the cap on. But I'm going to use a Vandoren V16 2.5 reed. And let's give it a whirl, and I'll speak to you lot after the demo. This mouthpiece was a hell of a lot of fun to play. It's still on my Beast tenor. If you haven't met my tenor, this is it. It's the Beast. I've done loads of videos about it, so you can check them out. This mouthpiece worked really well on my tenor. This is my original mouthpiece, which is the Brecker model, but this is slightly darker, but it's still got enough punch, enough sizzle, enough bite if you want to push it. I deliberately tried to play a bit softer at the beginning, then I played in the middle register, then I played up the altissimo, then I kind of noodled all around, mixing all of them things together, and this thing done really well. It's a very good mouthpiece. So this is yet again another monster mouthpiece by Dave Guardala. They're expensive. I know they're crazy expensive, maybe overly expensive, but you know, saxophone world, accessories, it's crazy the prices, some of the things, but I guess you get what you pay for, and I like this a lot. It plays fantastic. It's got a nice balance between the thickness and the edge. Yeah, it's exactly what it is. If you listen to how Branford Marsalis plays, he's got a nice balance between the fatness in his sound and the brightness and edge. So yeah, you can tell with this model, that's the direction it goes into. Now, I'm not saying that these mouthpieces will make you sound like him, but they are something in that direction where if you just want something with more projection, more punch, and basically a piece of saxophone history, because many famous players over the years and even to this day are using these original handmade Dave Guardala mouthpieces for a reason, because they are what I can call fantastic. Some people might not like them. Some people might find them too shrill or too edgy, but that's okay. There's plenty of darker mouthpieces out there for you lot to play. But if you like this sort of sound, you better save up your pennies because they're not cheap. So that was my little insight into this mouthpiece, the Fat Boy Branford Marsalis model, and I like it. So if you like this video, can you do me a favor? Just click on the like button. That doesn't cost a thing. Just like subscribing, that doesn't cost anything. It's free and I'm trying to build my channel. So begging and groveling to you horrible creatures out there, click on like, click on subscribe. Do it now. Don't be evil. Anyway, you will catch this stupid head in the next video. Good riddance, you horrible creatures.